Hello folks, the Celtic Nerd here bringing you another nerdy video, and we are back with some Dragon Age 2. And by the fact that I can add commentary means that I don't have to worry about any of my family bothering me when I'm recording. So, let us get started. Let's see, what quest shall we tackle? So, we have the room where enemy is among us. She's been spotted outside Chantry, a hideout during the day. Now, we do have a few companion stuff. It's mostly just talking to our companions. We still have that to do, and we have a bunch of side quests, as you can see. But there are also quests that we need to pick up throughout the city. So, let's see here. You know what? Let's do Birthright. We picked up Birthright a while ago, and we have yet to complete it because I got caught up in investing. Sorry, first recruiting our companions, and then investing in fortune runes, so that we can increase the amount of money we get from killed enemies. Or actually, from what I've looked up, it applies to pretty much anything that is an income source except for quest rewards. So we're going to take Carver. We're going to take our adorable elven mage. And as for our rogue, we are going to go with Isabella. And I've made the decision on who I'm going to romance. It is actually going to not be Isabella. Now, normally I would romance her because there is some very interesting plot with Isabella. But I decided, you know what? I'm not going to go with that route this time. Like, it's normally the one. She's normally the one I always romance, but I figured, you know what? Let's go with someone else. So we are going to... Now, I believe you can only have one of these upgrades equipped at a time. So we're going to give him this ability instead. Boost this, boost this, and boost this. Because, unfortunately, like, 70% of magic being consumed is a lot. I'm no, we didn't actually give it to her yet, but like, I feel like it's best to hold off a little bit until we can surely get that. Because if I get her this, like, it doesn't do. Let's see, home. Yeah, she doesn't get any other benefits until that. Like, it's really frustrating. So, let's see, we're level 9. So, well, she's level 9. So, which means if I get that, then I'm still 2 levels away. So, I need to pick something else until I get to level 10. Because then I can pick this up at level 10. Then the next level, I could get wounds to the past. But there's nothing else I can pick. So... Alright. Petrify, that's okay. Petrify enemies was expose them to my attacks and turn most enemies. Burn enemies resistance. And then there's Thomas when I will stop down across the wide area of the battlefield. You know, I'm not going to go for the boosting just yet. I'm actually just going to get her like the core abilities. Now we still need to pump points into cunning, because again, like, we need her to be able to unlock stuff. go. You know what? Actually, I might partner talking to Anders with this. Just so that way, you know, I don't make talking to the companions
I had a friend like you
whole
once.
video.
Got in all kinds of trouble. Dragged me along. Didn't think I'd be doing that again. I got a bit weighty the last time we talked. Sorry for putting that on you.
You can tell me anything.
Anything? Be careful what you offer. I hope I didn't seem too selfish when I told you about justice. I didn't know what would happen. I figured a willing host, a friend. It had to be better than playing the demon and haunting some corpse.
We can't always predict the outcome of our actions. We can only make them with a true heart.
Well, under that scruffy exterior, I think you've got a bit of a soft heart yourself. I'm sorry, I shouldn't presume. We've hardly met and I feel like I know you. Am I making you uncomfortable?
See, I don't want to romance him, so I'm gonna have to break it off.
I don't want you thinking about me that way.
Everyone wants to control my thoughts. Fine. I hear you. Strictly professional.
Oh my god! I imagine like that was such a huge hit. Oh, damn! Like I'm trying to be, I wanted to be nice to him, but like,
Well,
now sadly the rune, the fortune rune, can only work with armor. So yeah, like it's only really me in the group that has it. See, like yeah, chest piece and head. Now the chest piece, I believe, is the highest. Well, one of the highest areas. Now, obviously, if you give it to a companion, it is worth a lot. Let's see. Fortune rune. Dragon Age. Rune of Fortune. No, I believe it only appears on Dragon Age 2. Yeah. So companions get a full 10%. So yeah, they're the best people to give it to. Next best slot is the chest piece. So we're getting a 5% increase, but then there's the helmet, which is then a 2% increase. So we're getting about now the effect of multiple runes is cumulative, so it is a 7% increase. I believe that's what it means. So unless anyone else has any other runes on them, nope. Yeah, no. But we do have. Where is it? I gave someone. Here we go. String of pearls. Enemies drop more coins. So I don't know what that is. I would have to look it up. You know, I better not delete the Dragon Age bit. Two string of pearls. Because like it's annoying that they don't give you percentages. Okay, yeah, no, there's still no. Wow, there's still no listing for exactly how much it is. That is infuriating. And then, yeah, there's nothing else. So, we have Meryl's item, which, again, I don't know how much it gives. It's unlisted.
If you have a plan, get to it.
We're missing someone. Alright, well, they didn't drop any. So, and that's the thing, it only applies once they drop stuff, so.
I'm here, right behind you. The Amel crest, I think. Mother described it once. Put that above your door and you better have the ties to back it up. Otherwise you just look old.
Now, I find it interesting that this is the Amel family crest when it is essentially two hawks.
Nicely done.
But yeah, we see it often when we go to Ganon's house. It's a loading screen that fills up. Which I do like the loading screens in Dragon Age too. But anyway, it's two like birds linked together. And I just feel like, yeah, that is... I don't know why it's the Hawk's crest. Sorry, it's not the Hawk's crest, it's the Amel crest. Because it's just, it's a little weird. Because as I said, the crest seems more suited to the to Hawks, which makes me curious and makes me partially believe that, like, initially it was probably meant.
Did that bastard Ganon put you up to this? I knew I should have slit his throat.
You happy? No?
History of the circle. Scroll down to this paragraph. Now scroll on to the next one. There we go. If people are interested in reading them, they can, you know, pause and whatnot.
That has to be the vault. If there's anything to learn about the family, that's where it is.
Yeah, we can't go into the rest of the manor.
So this is it? Grandfather's will? Let's just take it back to Mother and be done with it.
I don't think there's any point in delaying the news.
Yeah, we pretty much grabbed everything.
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Maybe just put something towards food.
Gamlen lied to you, Mother. We found the will.
Grandfather left everything to Mother and us. I guess he had some sense after all. See for yourself.
I should... maybe...
To my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her, the estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
What do you have to say for yourself?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is!
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
You'll spend the rest of your life paying my mother back for what you stole.
Andraste's ass, I will.
I don't expect that, Gamlen. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make her willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
Still brooding? Your nobility. Knock it off.
We're still a long way from cowing Templars with our titles, brother.
We took a big step with this. You should respect that.
Right. The glorious Amels. A noble lineage dating to the Third Blight. You know what that means. 700 years of people sitting around saying, wow, look how great we used to be. Mother didn't even want that life back until we got dumped here. And you only care because we're under Templar scrutiny.
The Second Child Act is getting pretty stale, brother.
Try it from this side. Always running after you, or taking care of Mother while you mark your territory.
That's enough, Carver.
Even back home, what could I be? The lone blade in a house of mages. If I excelled, it brought too much attention. That was a waste, eh? Could have found my fortune if Bethany was going to die on your watch anyway.
You will not use her against me like that. She deserves better.
Then you should have given better.
I gave everything. Question me, Mother, yourself, but not that. I think we're done.
Brother. I feel... I don't know. It's like Mother taking everything out on us. She was just scared. I don't have a place in the life she is trying to bring back. I'm here if you need me. But I must find my own way. I'm with you, brother. For now.
The house won't clean itself, Uncle.
And with that, we have completed Birthright. And I believe we do have the coin now. So one of the things that we're going to do now is quickly bring the money Yeah, we're going to bring the money over to Birthright. And we're just going to make sure we get that done. Because, like, the sooner we give him the money, the sooner we can then start using the coins that we do collect throughout the rest of the game for the purposes of upgrading our gear and stuff. So where's Birthright?
You again? What now?
Look, if we're going to be partners...
Partner? Bloody Varric. I suppose you're the help he promised. It figures. If you see that sodding bastard, bring him here. I want to hear exactly what he's promised, right from his lying mouth.
Okay. So I bring the money. Was the money supposed to be? Yeah, so you were supposed to. Okay, so we need Birthright. There is a horn somewhere.
Avert your eyes for
I could have swore there was a horn somewhere that would allow us to change party. They try and keep one like in each zone. Hello. Wow, there's a lot of quests. Ah, there must be one there. Fenris's home.
Walking in Hightown is like shopping with empty pockets.
Walk
Nope.
in peace.
Alright, well, easiest solution. Step into Fenris's home. And then use this. Now, we need to do the same thing with him, but we're actually just going to invest everything. There we go. We'll now invest some of it into the dexterity. But, like, so he's actually a fit more, he's our better locks pick at the moment. And then if we go back to Bianca.
I've never met a dwarf before.
That's because you've spent too much time frolicking in the woods, Daisy. Dwarves don't frolic.
Dalish don't really frolic either. Not in the woods, anyway.
You have sanctioned frolicking areas?
No, just not in the woods. The trees get jealous.
But you do frolic.
Of course we do. We wouldn't be elves otherwise.
I feel like she's missing one.
You! Ah, brotherly love. It's quite something, don't you think? Sure is something. Especially when little brother makes promises I can't keep. Bartrand, so suspicious. I have in fact brought us our future partner. What? Partner? You stupid nug-humping dirt farmer. Why did you go promising something like that? Because if we don't get this expedition moving, brother, then we won't have any profits to argue about, will we? Maybe you have a point.
There's so much love here. It's very comforting.
What I'd love is the coin to back up my brother's confidence. How about it, human?
Are we talking a full share here, or what?
If you have the coin, sure. You'll get a full share.
That seems like a lot for an expedition.
We're going lower into the deep roads than anyone's ever dared. Who knows what we'll find down there? Well, that means food and equipment and hirelings. None of that comes bloody cheap.
I do have your coin, in fact.
You're joking.
What did I tell you, Bertrand? Not bad for a human.
All right, partner. Full share of the profit between you, me, and Varric. Now we just need a decent entrance into the deep roads.
Aren't there plenty of entrances into the deep roads out there?
None that haven't already been explored. I have no interest in trying to pluck a bare duck. If you can find a way in, then we can leave sooner. Until then, I have to keep looking.
Okay. Now, with that out of the way, we're just going to hold off on this until we do as many of the quests that are available to us. And so we're going to end this video here, and then we're going to actually pay a visit to each of our companions, making sure that there's no companion quests left for us. So I'm the Celtic Nerd, signing out. One name, one sky.